All right. Went and had something to eat. Made myself a cup of coffee. All over the world, people flock to temples to seek comfort and beg their gods for forgiveness. Doomsday, doomsday cults sprang up all over, all over. Record numbers. Your progress is saved automatically at the end of each game day. I didn't know that. Alright. American camp. There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prosthesis. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. "35 people. Alright, what's going on here? We've got a very cold house. Got overdrive on. 26 stick, 1 amputee. Freezing. Freezing. All these places are freezing and my dude's gonna get sick as fuck come work time. I've got the steel, I may as well build one here. One here. Damn it. I don't have enough steel. And we're cranking overdrive pretty hard. How's the generator looking? It's cranking. Resting time. What do we got? 85. How are we looking on? How are these dudes going? We've got 3 dudes going here. How much coal's left? 300. Right, how do we see housing? Mark all. Engineers. Ah, okay, housing. How do we see inhabitants? Bunkhouse. Home, bunkhouse, workplace, none. Biggest concern, poor food quality. People are not happy about the food. And I just... Alright, let's take these guys off here. That can't function anyway, it's too cold. Fuck. What did we just do? Faith keepers will gather our people together and lead them in a procession. Public penance will take place. Those who admit to their wrongdoings will show remorse and be forgiving. Hope will rise when the ceremony begins. Some Londoners will decide to stay. People may be injured. Fuck. That was dumb. Oh well. It's cold as fuck and we whip people in the streets. Through the world, man. Through the world. Right, so we've got... Got plenty of child shelters. Range setting. On range setting 2. Okay. Goes up to 4. So perhaps we can increase the range setting to maximum, and then we can probably move these further out, like dismantle them and move them further out. Alright, let's see how we go. And we've got a lot of people sick at the moment. Research is going to have to go on the back burner. You guys are going to have to deal with 20% efficiency on your faith keeping. Actually, Hunter's Hut. Max that out. Maximum, maximum. Maximum. We're struggling for food. Really struggling. That on food storage for now. Got 3 engineers available. Them on here. Man, we're in dire straits at the moment. We have 12 sick. Cost your food ration. Survived another night. That has to count for something. I think it does. I think it does. 8 hours left on the overdrive. Sucks nuts. Got a steelworks needed. Let's give these guys the day off from there. And we'll send them over here where it's warmer. Even though these guys are very cold, at least they're not like death cold. We're out of wood. We're always freaking out of wood, dude. Arrived at work. Treating everyone we can. How are we going on food rations? Alright. Gotta treat the sick. It's expensive, but it has to be done. Let's hope shit is giving me the craps, but it's whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Fucking Londoners. How long till these idiots leave? 8 days. It's 46 gonna leave. Food. Where's all our wood going? Oh, we're burning wood for coal. Stop that. Food for the hungry. Sir, our faith keepers have found some illegal stash of food. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it amongst people in need, but perhaps you'd like it used in another way. 100 food. We need that in the stockpile. Alright. And then we're going to use it to treat the sick. Instead of giving it to the hungry, we're going to, because we don't have any hungry. Alright. Tech. Steam hub. We need one out here. Alright. Alright, you guys get off wood. We're good for wood at the moment. So get off the wood. You guys get off here. You guys off here. We're gonna put you working over here. Automaton off, workers on. That's going to save some power. I'm going to turn this off. So have less people freezing to death and getting sick. These guys are going to have to go off here because they're getting sick. This house is very cold, so we're going to disassemble it. Now, why is this house very cold? Temperature overlay. Alright, those houses aren't in the zone. So we're going to disassemble them and move them somewhere where they are in the zone so that we don't have sick people in those houses. So disassemble that one and disassemble that one. Alright. And then this one here is going to be 8 AM work hours only. Alright. That has freed up some workers. Put the automaton over here. We're just going to have to do without wood for now. Until it warms up. We'll get these guys on food instead. Get them on doing faith shit. Got 2 extra engineers. We've got 8 workers left over. Let's see, where are our engineers? Engineers. Alright, so we've got 9 guys over here that are engineers. These guys can come on, we can have workers go on there instead. Put them on here. Take these engineers off here, put them over here. Alright, let's go fast. Alright, what do we got? When did someone die? Oh, that was my fucking scout team, bro. Damn. So no one's died except for that scout team that I got killed. That sucks. That really sucks. Engineers on here. We have enough food for now. Alright, let's hit it. About 12 hours on coal. Going down or are we going up? Going down. Production completed. Alright, nice. Alright, so we finished researching. This minus 60 is killing us. We need to take all our engineers off. Get them back on. Alright, so we can't do anything there. What can we do right now? Got the heaters on there. Oh, they're out of range. They are out of range of this fucking thing. Alright. Let's... temperature overlay. dismantle that, and we'll build another one further out here instead to get those guys back in range. Alright. Scouts have reached a temporary settlement. The temporary settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tidy wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands at its center. Memory of injustice. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, but we can't. Exiles of Tesla City." We won't touch the monument, but we decided to dismantle the huts for wood. 200 wood. We actually hell need that wood at the moment. How long is it going to take them to get back though? 22 hours. We're going to send them back ASAP.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
11 hours on coal. We should make it through. Generator's gonna be close to fucking overloading. That can be work time only. It's gonna save us a bit of power. Accept the pain, it's never too late to repent. Stop fighting, the pain will cleanse you. Wow, we're whipping these Londoners in the streets. You wanna run away from our sweet city? Bruh. We're gonna whip you in the streets. Generator's close to overload, 92%. Generator stress level critical, 93%. A nighttime procession is starting. Turn off the overdrive. The generator stress level is at critical level. You have to turn off the overdrive now. 96%. Alright, we'll turn it off. Scout Unit number 2 have returned safely to the city. 35 people, 300 wood, 98 food, 3 steam cores. Alright. Send these guys back out. The walled colony. Righty. How are we going? 28 being treated. 32 homeless. Good thing you brought wood, hey guys. One, two, three. Don't want that one. That one's not in the... not in the safe zone. Even with the overdrive not on, we're not doing too bad. Turn this on, heat it up. Turn that on to heat that up as well. Turn that on to heat that up. Then let's get... we need steel. Steelworks will be running soon. About 6 hours of coal left. Cool. 196. Five sick people, 32 homeless. Build, motherfuckers. What's going on here? Food theft. Someone has stolen 28 food rations from the stockpiles. People are saying it was the London. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems ridiculous idea of London going to London is gaining traction. Send the Faith Keepers to catch them. Discontent will. The Faith Keepers may retrieve some stolen food, or we can let them be. Send the Faith Keepers to catch them. Faith Keepers succeeded. Nice. Probably because we have 9 out of 10 Faith Keepers, so. Three hours of fuel left. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of winter home and starting to hope from the future. Man, it wasn't easy to get them to not be so, like, Devo all the time. Doing fine, all things considered. 3 sick, 32 homeless. About to run out of coal again. Oh. Thank fuck for that. Turn the generator down a bit. We're back down to 40C. Holy shit. Man, that was fucked.
Get going! Time to earn your bread.
Alright. Alright, we can start taking some guys off here. One patient in there. Patient there. Patients there. Few patients in there. And reduce numbers of engineers. So, yep. Everyone's being treated. Now let's get our... We need a research. Steam hub range upgrade. Improved heaters. How are we doing on coal, guys? Protector of truth. The captain will assume the title of Protector of Truth. He will be the only one who can tell us what is right and what is wrong, and so guide our faith. After introducing this law, another one can be passed in 1 day. New ability, Captain's Words, Faith Keeper's Temple. Each use will greatly reduce discontent. Okay.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I can deal with discontent very easily now. Generator efficiency upgrade. Coal mining optimization. We need that ASAP. We'll turn those two off. Put one guy on making food. Need to dismantle both of these. Take these guys off here. Them on there. Max this out. We really need to stockpile some food. Get the Faith Keepers going. Alright, let's go. What is the truth? Our captain has answers to all our life's mysteries. What does it change? We live and die by his word already. I'm not a dictator though. I'm the Overwatch. I have the powers. Choice or duty? Sir, a group of preachers is here to talk to you about the public penance law you signed. They think it goes too far. We all agree that penance should be a choice, not a duty. You can't force people towards the truth. It must grow freely in their hearts. I will consider their words. I agree with you. I will rise hope. Alright, what can we do from our temple? Can we boost hope anymore? Temple. Can do Captain's Words. What about our Faith Keepers? Can they do anything? We have nothing available. But hope's getting up there. Scouts number 3 have returned safely to the city. 221 wood, 66 steel, and 2 steam cores. Fucking nice. Fucking nice. Alright, send them back out. Use our food rations to heal the sick. How many patients? take a few of these guys off here. Let's boost this efficiency up here. I want all these people like healed up ASAP, man. Coal mining optimization researched. Nice. 10% more efficient coal mines. Okay. Steam steelworks. Steam sawmill. Processes frozen trees faster, supplying up to 120 wood per standard workday. Generator efficiency upgrade. Generator will burn 10% less coal. Get that. It's about to get fucking cold. $700, $800 coal.
Today's labor is done. Thank the Lord.
It's about time for some extended shifts. About 18 hours of coal left. Using 15 per hour. Any food ration? Another theft. The Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 96 wood from the stockpiles. People are angry and the Londoners putting a crazy idea before the needs of the city. Ask the Faith Keepers for help. Faith Keepers succeeded. Nice. Caught red-handed. Our Faith Keepers did well. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the stealing. They're asking what we should do with the thief. Give him a chance to repent. Big freeze coming, boys. A big freeze. I'm not sure what to do about it either. About 11 hours on coal. We survived another night. 3 people sick. They're gonna get treated, or 16 in palliative care.
One
Fuck.
shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
We need to research infirmary next. Generator efficiency upgrade. Where are my fucking engineers? Got 10 over here. Alright. I'm going to risk starvation for a while. Because we massively need all engineers on duty. We need all engineers. Airhouse. Alright. Alright, let's get to food works. Alright, and if you're not doing that, you're on food collection. Breeze is coming, boys, and we are not gaining on this coal situation. This coal situation is not improving rapidly. Coal efficiency research completed. Could get the infirmary. Need overdrive couplings. Get that. Let's save some power. What now? The list. So a man has brought us a long list of names titled a register of Londoners, infidels, buggerers, sorcerers, strumpets, and other wrongdoers. He swore on his soul this information is accurate and that all he wants is for them to repent and see the truth. Ignore this man. Snitches get stitches. Alright, we're doing okay on coal. 22 hours. We'll be able to get through at least a day. We're getting back up to the 1,000 mark. That's pretty good. Got 400 wood. How's our research?
Time to rest. Remember those who were
Overdrive couplings. Let's get the infirmary. How are we looking on food? Not bad. We're hanging in there. Take these guys off coal thumping and put them on food. We've got 400 there to be harvested, so we can afford to do that. These produce, I don't know, I think these produce more than the huts. Alright, we can introduce a new law now. Adaptation. I think it is time for the emergency shift. Emergency shift. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else or die. Using emergency shift will raise discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. I'm saving that for like last days. Or I can do new faith. Some Londoners will die. No, I'm not killing people, man. I don't want people to die. I mean, I got those bear dudes killed. That sucked. That was a gamble. But we had to try and save those people. So it was a lose-lose. House of Pleasure. Moonshine. It's time for the emergency shift. Sign.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Now, what do we need emergency shifts on? Steel? No. We need coal mine. It's going to be a lot better. Boom. I know. Terrible, I know. Alright. Coal mine's coming online, 24-hour shift. Alright, let's use our temple. Discontent will fall. Boom. Hope will rise. Boom. Some people may be injured. Alright. We're using all our powers. And we're gonna get... What's happened? Another theft. Captain, Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 81 wood from the stockpiles. People are angry. Ask the Faith Keepers for help. Got 2 hungry people. Faith Keepers failed. Damn it. One of our people died. Faith Keeper murdered. One of our Faith Keepers was beaten to death while investigating a theft. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Let him go, he isn't the murderer. Death of overwork. One of our people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. All emergency shifts currently in progress will end. Hope will rise slightly. We must make sacrifices to survive. Five days on these Londoners. There's only 23 of them left though. Got to hold on. We got 10 people. Alright, let's look at our heat map. We're looking alright on heat. Yeah. We're doing okay. Save power on that by using it only in work hours. Medical post. Cookhouse. Yeah. Coal thumper. Looks alright. Heat map's looking good. Ah, hothouse. Right. We need a steam hub down here at the hothouses. Like just here. Cool. And this is going to be work hours only as well. Save power. Scouts have reached exiled
Go
colony.
to work. Lord, be with us as we labor today.
Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddled around cold, burned-out campfires. A deadly silence hangs over the colony. Some of the exiles are still alive, just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they may die on the way. One of the exiles held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City. With food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Escort the exiles to the city. We took the exiles to the city. We pulled the dying exiles, 7 children, 18 engineers and 35 workers from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth, not yet. Alright, so we got 10 guys not working. What should we do with them? Put one over here. How are we looking here? 400, 200. Max this out. Medical post. We'll put them on that. Infirmary. They're researching damn fast. We should have the infirmary built by the end of the day. That means we'll be able to heal our very sick. That's going to be important for the long term of the colony. 17, hungry. Infirmary researched. Technology tree. Heating. We've got the big freeze coming. So we definitely have to upgrade our heating. We're gonna need level 2. Alright. Coal storage is almost at max. Where were our storage facilities? Wood. Change this to coal. Alright. Keep pumping out that coal, guys. We're gonna need it. Grumpy old man. Sir, the crowd has dragged an old man from his house. They're going to force him to submit to the public penance. Repent, you wretch, someone shout. Maybe this will teach you to keep your foul mug shut. This man is known for his sharp tongue, but we have no reason to doubt his piety and loyalty. Disperse the crowd. Don't fuck with the old man. Alright, let's build the infirmary. Let's get these guys working on that infirmary. Waiting for workers. Come on, you fucking slow bastards. Dreadnought landing. A huge ship has been dismantled here. Only its massive keel plates remain under the ice. Railroad tracks lead south. Light to the south. We found a piece of the hull plate bolted to a boulder. It's engraved with the following inscription. In the year 1886, the American expedition aboard Hethetus landed here in search of a haven from the global glaciation. May God preserve the souls of our fellow countrymen who perished on the way aboard our sister ship Prometheus. Take resources. Tesla City. 12 hours. Go. A new law has been signed. Shrines. Triage. Prosthetics. House of Pleasure. Extended shift. Let's get extended shift. You can extend any workday facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city. Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
Few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to the crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London. But his vision of doom rings false in the ears of the people, who are content with the situation in our city. Disperse the crowd. Turn on your own people, you bloody bastard. I have the power to neutralize the Londoners. What do we want here? So let's take some of these guys off. Come on, here. Build up our stocks of coal. Alright. Public penance is starting. Scum like you a plague. You'll bring doom upon us. Confess. Fools. We're doing good, guys. We're doing damn good. People are being treated, 6 in palliative care, 25 hungry. Take you guys off. Put you on here. Alright, what's going on? The end of thievery. Sir, the thief you let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the stolen supplies. This tragedy has opened our eyes, they say. We were stupid. All this talk about choosing our own way, what has it gained? A man's dead. We're done with the Londoners for good. I'm glad to hear that. So letting that guy go was the right move. Everything's going good. People abandon the Londoners. We're down to 10 Londoners. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee London have decided to trust you and stay. They say your recent decisions convince them there is hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear that. Let's boost our food supplies. Take these engineers off here, put them over here. Put the workers over here.
Brace yourselves. Cold is
Oh
coming.
shit, the cold. Steam level 2. Get it going, boys. We need to get the heaters on. We prepared for this. We have 2,000 coal. We've stockpiled. We're stockpiled, guys. We're gonna be good. Workshop freezing. Alright, so we need to take... Is anyone working in there? No, but there is guys in here. Take them off. Damn, even with... Alright, we need to go into overdrive.
Go to work. Lord be with us as we labor today.
Alright, everyone's going to work. What's going on here? Charcoal kiln. Turn that sucker off. Heater is on. Oh, that's out of range. Ball sacks. This out of range as well? Oh my god. How has this happened? Take these guys off. Take these guys off. Dismantle. Dismantle. Heck. Make sure it's frickin' in range this time, man. Dude, how is this not in range? This is bullshit. This is definitely bullshit. Yeah, no, that was bullshit. That was like a bullshit thing. Alright, Hunter's Hut. Alright. Yes, we are getting low on wood. I know. But we have 2,000... How much coal do we have? 2,000 coal. About a day. Shit. How long till this ends? It doesn't go for long, so we should be able to just boost through it. Tesla City. The city is a modern and meticulously built. A tall tower amidst a constant barrier of lightning, deflecting the incoming snow, but nobody comes out to greet us. Thunder unleashed. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. A central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burnt flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak across the tower, from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Risk entering the city. Scouts will try to disable the electrical discharge. Scouts will search the outskirts of Tesla City. Risk entering the city. We entered the city. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing has ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figured out how to switch it off, that is. Now we'll be able to establish an outpost here. Nice. Three hours. Mark all. Here comes the frost. Mechanical calculations research. Generator power upgrade. Start. About a day. Where's this frost, man? It's supposed to be a freezing cold day happening. But we've got nothing. Oh, it's already started ages ago. I forgot about it. Got the overdrive going. Generator stress level increase. Food. Got 24 that are hungry. Scouts Unit number 2 have returned safely to the city. 18 engineers, 7 children, and 35 workers. $50 homeless. Fuck. Book. Sawmill. Put a sawmill here. I can put it here. Ah, this is the spot for it. Boom. Put it here, and then it can just harvest all this. And it gets heated. That will work out fantastically. Right. We don't want to get people getting sick. Why is this chilly and this livable? I don't frickin' understand, man. So those are out of range. That's just fucking gay. Whatever. Let's get these back up and running. Hunter's Hut, get that maximum. Alright. That all there is? Yeah, that's all there is. Alright, off you go. Off you go, losers. Man, this cold freeze ain't doing nothing. Although we are struggling on wood a bit. No, it's in range. I don't know why one of them is cold and one of them is not. I will never understand. Yes, generator upgrade. We turn overdrive off. Oh, we can turn the overdrive off. Everyone's chilly, but they're fine. Let's crank the overdrive anyway. We're just toasty right now. We are toasty. And it's about to warm up again. It's minus 70 and we are just toasting it. Alright. What tech? Okay, we've unlocked this. Adaptation. Extended shifts. Organ transplants. House of Pleasure. Let's build the House of Pleasure. Hardworking people deserve all the relief we can provide, and some of them yearn for the pleasures of the flesh. Prostitutes can be employed at the public house to further lower discontent.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Alright, add new research. Generator range upgrade. Oh yeah, that was... I'm researching. Sorry, I forgot to explain this one. This is the Outpost Depot. Allows us to assemble an outpost team and send it to establish a permanent resource outpost far away from the city and maintain a connection with it. So once we get that, you build those on the edge of the city and you can send teams out and we can go to Tesla City and get steam cores sent back, and they send back one a day, which is hell OP. If you get the steam cores one a day, it's freaking OP as hell, and then you can do all sorts of stuff like build workshops and get heaps of automatons and stuff like that. So
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
alright, so that one's on coal. That one's on coal. This one's on raw food. Change that to coal. I've only got 3 and they're all on coal storage. Alright, that's alright. Why are these dudes cold? Oh, it's because of the... Oh, it's because this is off. Put it on 24 hours. What has happened now? People are hungry. Let's feed them and stockpile 163 food. Okay. We will feed the hungry and we will stockpile the food. But that's going to require certain things to happen. 6 till 20. Standard shifts on the food. You guys are going to have to work 24 hours. And you guys are all going to have to go extended shift. Oh, you can't do extended shifts on these dudes. They only work at night. They're like, fuck you, we only work at night. These guys over here. Public house. 2 engineers on as prostitutes. Engineer prostitutes are like higher level. something. Okay. Right, these guys have to go on to extended shifts. What is happening? Refusal to work. A man is assigned to emergency shift has refused to work. He said that he's already worn out and doesn't want to end up dead like his friends. He can rest. The captain's voice. Sir, our people are fighting. A crowd of believers gathered in the street to discuss the new law. And they soon come to blows. Our captain is the voice of truth. How can you doubt him for a second? Cries an outraged woman. A burly worker answers her solemnly. He's our leader, but a man all the same. He can err like anyone else. Our faith needs no prophets. I'm not infallible. Everyone's pissed. Everyone is super pissed. Oh, I need this on. 49 people, 1 starving. We need houses. Bunk house. Damn. We really are struggling for wood. Can't wait till that's built. Temple has influenced some people. No. Right. Scouts have returned from the fishing village. Ah, scouts have reached the fishing village. Fishing village. A hot springs keeps a tiny patch of sea from freezing here. The Americans use this opportunity to set up a fishing village. It's deserted now. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. There will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. The village was left in order. We could send a team here to start fishing. We'll retrieve plenty of resources, but lose a chance to build an outpost here. Dismantle the huts for wood. Actually, send these guys back. Okay, now what? We need houses. About 16 hours of coal left. Man, we burnt through a lot of coal with this overdrive. But we're warm as fuck and no one got sick, so that's hell good. Everyone's hungry as fuck though. Sorry guys, people are hungry. Everyone's being treated. "50 people are homeless, man. This is hectic. At least they're chilling by the at least they're chilling by the fucking. There's a lot to do, but I can see our work is bearing fruit. Let's start the day by giving thanks to God. People abandon the Londoners. Only 5 Londoners left. Feed all the hungry. Have food prepared for another day. Oh, we can turn off the overdrive. Thank fuck for that. And we can go down a notch. Nice. Really low risk of getting ill.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
These guys can go to the sawmill. We hella need wood. Six sick absences from the sawmill. That's fucked. 40% efficiency. That sucks. These guys are on the way back with wood though. The expedition travels faster following a known route. They got 300 wood on the way. We're out of wood. I know we're out of wood. How's our food going? Going pretty good. Heck, what did we just get? Outpost depot. 25 wood. Something amount of steel. Actually, we can take, since we're not researching, we can take all our engineers off. And we can assign them to do other stuff. So we'll get them working here, and here, We weren't getting burning wood. Get them working at the brothel for the time being. Over here, treating the sick. Cool. Alright. Discontent will rise. I know. Boom. I can lower discontent massively. Hope will rise slightly. Hit him with the classic spiritualism. Alright, cool. You guys can stop working then. Work on that instead. Just kidding. I'm just trolling you. Actually, you can keep working. Food for overtime work. Our people are becoming less and less committed to their work. Perhaps we should at least give them an extra rations while they're sweating blood and on emergency shifts. From now on, emergency shifts will cost food. Hope will rise. Yes, they deserve it. While we're at it, let's get our extra food rations to work on these guys. Because we are just killing it food-wise at the moment. We're gonna have to switch to food rations. Storage. Alright. Alright, let's build the outpost depot. The dudes will be here with wood in not long at all. You can use standard food now as well because we're killing it on food.
Today's labor is done. Thank the Lord.
2 days left to feed all the hungry. Alright, now let's get some houses up. Need some bunk houses. Alright, cool. These dudes are cold. Heater is on. Heater was off. Temperature overlay. Sorry, I forgot you guys were working, oh, their shift is 6 till 20, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. 6 till 20. Why is this cold all of a sudden? Are they in the middle of their 20s? I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. No one's working there anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's cold, dude. What have I got? Oh, okay. 10 citizens must be available. Alright, let's make sure all our engineers are employed somewhere. Alright, so we got 10 workers available. Wait, what the fuck? 14 workers available. Alright. We need 40 wood, but that's alright. They'll be here soon. The wood. About 11 hours of coal. The coal workers are gonna have to fucking adjust their ways. Steel workers are fine for now. Yeah, there's a lot of micromanaging that needs to happen. Oh yeah. Right. Scout units have returned safely to the city. Wood storage is full. Just one hungry guy. I don't know why he hasn't been fed yet. It doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. Alright, add new research. Factory. $9 allows you to build a factory, a plant where automatons and other highly advanced devices can be produced. Okay. Let's build a factory ASAP. Oh yeah. Let's build a scout team. Make sure we're not sending engineers out onto scouting missions. Yeah, that's our outpost team. They're going to get stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, engineers. Yep. Alright, we're researching again. Barely anyone is sick. So we can get maximum research power happening. Max research power. People abandon the Londoners. There's no Londoners left. Londoners have failed. Alright, we need a few more engineers. Let's see, where are engineers? Put some over here. Put them over here. Alright, cool, cool. Oh yeah, and we needed a bunch of houses. Bunkhouse. 2, 3, 4. That should be enough, right? That'll be plenty. Get a street in there. And that one already had a street. Excellent. Excellent. It's looking good. Although we are getting pretty low on coal. Adaptation, we're going to need moonshine. We can give people a bit of liquor now and then to soothe their aching bodies and souls. After introducing this law, another one can be passed 1 day in 12 hours. Every meal slightly lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. Sign.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Alright. Alright, good, good, good. Feed all the starving. Ah, shit. One day. Come on, stockpile the food.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
160, come on. Stop eating the food, damn it. Yes, the hungry were fed. Hope rises. Yes. Man, okay. These guys need a mission. Icy corridor, and these guys need a mission as well. Research station, alright. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, it's time to get some... We need to stockpile more coal. Which means what? That means we have to go... overtime on our coal factories. Alright, we can start building automatons. Tech, factory. Resources, resource depot. Boom. Then we'll put the factory in front of that. Look at that. It's perfectly. Alright, we don't have to worry about food anymore. Let's take these guys off. It's all about moving your workers around a lot. Get these guys on gathering coal. Let's lower discontent. We won't whip everybody. We'll do the evening prayers. And we'll leave one guy on faith keeping for now. Give the sick extra rations. we do that? Oh, we already did that. What should we do? Not sure. We've got heaps of workers available though, so that's awesome. Burn some wood. Start researching. Man, we got that factory done hell quickly. What do we need? Exploration, lighter scout sleds. Let's get that. Standard shifts for you. Standard shifts for you. Standard shifts for you. I know discontent's getting high, but drop you down to 1 worker. Alright, we've got 37 workers. Get them on food harvesting. Resources. We need resource depots. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5.
Remember those who work overtime in your prayers.
We definitely need another gathering post here. Alright, let's go. Lighter scout sleds research. Nice. That'll increase the speed of our scouts. No one's sick. We can go skeleton staff on hospitals. +1. That gives us go. Steam coal thumper. Generator range upgrade, improved heaters. Let's get the automatons going. Build an outpost, yes. We need to man this with the engineers in there. I'm not sure why this is not working, but whatever. I don't understand this thing. No, why isn't it working 24 hours? Oh, on that, whatever. That's fine, as long as it's making food when it needs to make food. What's going on here? Okay. Right, so that's for... That's gonna be food rations. Alright, we need to find an engineer. Alright, we need to grab some workers. Take you guys off here. You guys on here. Alright, go. It's gonna build, it's gonna cost 100 wood. Emergency shift. Sorry. Had to be done. 10 people being treated. 3 people are sick. Why are people getting sick? Oh no. Oh, because I fucking sent them to work overtime at the one place. It's not heated. Our coal stockpiles aren't improving as much as I would like, though.
A new workday starts in the name of God.
Scouts of Reach Research Station. What do these guys got? Oh, nothing. The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and splatters of blood. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like the sun's dimming, volcanic ash, could not be caused by such cooling. Could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? The shouting, crashes, and then silence. Sounds like, Graham Hancock's theory about asteroids. Numerous tracks lead to the doors towards the mountains. Take resources. Okay, cool. Coal, steel, raw food, wood, coal. Alright. How's our wood harvesting going? We need to take these guys off. Stop burning the wood, idiots. Need that. How much does this produce? 10 per hour. Steam line autonomy. autonomous now costs 20 less to make. Alright, build an automaton. Requires wood. 80 wood. Get more wood, idiots. Alright, we're not going to be researching for a while. Pull you guys off. Send you everywhere else. Max, 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 max. Okay, go. Get the heal the sick, please. Run the fuck over there, engineers. Silent protest. Sir, a man has thrown himself into the generator. His widow is here. She said she's looking for answers, trying to make sense of it. He was a quiet man, never said anything against you, Captain, but now some people claim that he did it to protest your religious reforms. The priests say that he wanted to show his devotion to you. I don't know what to believe. Why did he do it? You're the protector of the truth. You should know. I don't know. Scouts have reached the cave hideout. We climbed up to the cave. A low stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it we can see several men. A few tired men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They are in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. Scouts will try and reason with the Americans and convince them to join us. Nothing like small talk. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. 35 workers. Nice. Automaton's half built. That might have been why people were getting sick. Let's continue.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest.
We built our
and time for
automaton. The Bronze Londoner. Appropriate name. Send him to work in the coal mine. Yeah, 15 an hour. Cool. Alright. Adaptation. Dueling law, triage. Cool, we got like literally nothing left to research, I don't think. Shrines? Shrines it is. You'll have to build 3 shrines.
New law.
So what do shrines do again? Shrines. Praying at shrines will give people the strength they need to take on arduous tasks every day. After introducing this law, we have to another one in 18 hours. Shrines raise hope of people working nearby. Shrines increase efficiency in nearby workplaces. Alright, let's definitely build a few shrines. Alright. Put one there. One there. One there. I think that'll do for now. Alright, we have any engineers working in stupid places? We do. These guys. Over here. Take these guys off food. Send them up here to work on that. Cool. Cool. Seems legitimate to me. It seems legitimate. Alright, we got 20 ill. Put our engineers back to work. Steam coal mines. Flying hunters. Let's get that. Out of wood. That's okay. Shrines built. Okay, hope rises. We've got a coal drop coming. Get a prosthesis for that dude who's an amputee. Alright, pull these guys off here. Pull these engineers off. Put them over here. Maximum research power. Alright, what do we got? Discontent will fall. Faith keepers go from home to home and spread the word. Nice. Spread the word, faith keepers. What do we need? Food would be good. Let's do it. Get on the food works. That's a pretty decent stockpile of coal. That should keep the harvesters busy for a while. People abandoned in Londoners. 7 hours. Alright. It's the final like Londoners thing.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Oh god, I don't want to freeze to death. It is pretty cold. We're doing pretty good though, guys.
Go to work. Lord be with us as we labor today.
I don't think we need any more steam hubs. However, we are struggling on coal. What can we do about this? London is 3 hours. I don't know what to do about this coal issue. Going up. Got about 7 hours of coal. Not good enough. Not good enough. Okay. Alright, we've got plenty of food stockpiled. All workers off. Turn this on. We need workers on our coal plants. Alright. Engineers off. Why do we have freaking engineers on there? Off here, off here. Workers. Now, the automatons will run on these things. Actually, Actually, no. Off. Off. They will be workers. We'll put the automaton collecting directly off the coal piles. This is maximum overdrive coal farming. Alright. Flying hunters have been researched. Nice. Take these guys off. Hang on. How much do these guys? Scouts have reached the icy corridor. Alright, give me a sec. Deal with that in a second. Okay, so... I don't know. Fuck food production for now. Alright, produce a prosthesis. Okay. Producing a prosthesis. Engineers. Okay. Industrial hothouse. $60 raw food per day. Versus... start on that. Alright, his prosthesis is done. You guys can freaking relax now. Alright, got 66 people not working. Alright, my extra engineers can go here. Did we defeat the Londoners? We did. The Londoners fucking gave up. Yes! That is a huge win. Oh, 13 sick people, so we can take these guys off. Alright, let's max these out. Max these out. And max those out. Alright, let's go. How we doing on heat? Doing pretty good. We're hanging in there. They are leaving. So, the time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator for the last time. They are going to leave the city. Ask the Faith Keepers to stop them. Many people will be hurt. Some may die. Man, we're bashing the fuck out of them. That's pretty brutal. Well, no one left. We forced them to stay. We ordered the Faith Keepers to stop the Londoners at all costs. Despite their wishes, trapped like cage animals, they fought tooth and nail for their right to decide their own fate, but they lost. We paid dearly for this victory. Some Londoners were badly beaten. Some of them died. What matters is that they stayed, and they're our people again. 0 Londoners were injured, 0 of them died. Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Breath of hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads, and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, I'll deal with this now. Holy fuck. Fucking all happening. We're following a wide corridor of crushed ice at the American dreadnought, the USS Ep3 left in its wake. Ephesus. I don't know how to pronounce that. If anyone knows, please. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship, Prometheus. Carry on. Icebound dreadnought. Alright. Doing good. We're doing good. Doing very good. Medical post is a bit chilly. That's okay. Everyone's working. Alright, let's get some fucking emergency shift. Alright. We need emergency shift here. We need an emergency shift here. Oh no, discontent. Whatever will we do? We will use the temple. Hold a gathering. Industrial hothouse researched. Build that shit. Go. Alright, we've got another research opportunity. Hunting tactics, healthcare installation, infirmary mechanization. House. Resources. Steam coal mine. We definitely need a steam coal mine. We definitely need overtime shift on this motherfucker. Hey, this can be dismantled. Scouts have arrived. Alright, send them back out. Steam coal mine to start. Okay. We got 44 extra workers. Got one engineer available. None. And none. Workers on here. Here's over here. Let's push the discontent to the max. Give one of these a 24-hour shift. Alright. Continue with the game. These dudes are harvesting.
Today's labor is done. Thank the Lord.
Excellent. Put these guys on here for the time being. These guys in here. Memory boost. Extra rations. It's looking good, guys. It is looking good. We're on top of everything at the moment. Fuck it, let's burn some wood. Actually, no, let's not burn some wood. Need houses. Let's build some houses. Where do we have space? Here. Is that going to be warm there? Bunkhouse. You alright there? Go. And the city is epic at this point. Better save. The perfect moment to save. Save file. What should we call it? We're owning. We're owning. We're owning. Alright. It's time for coffee and a sandwich and just clear my head.